Hi everyone! Today we're going to take a look at the budget 144s monitors in the market for this year. First, we're going to show you our top 10 best picks, and we'll talk about what you should look for before buying a budget 144s monitors. You can find links to all of the products we've mentioned in this video down in the description below. Let's get started. At the first position of our list, we have Asus VG240824 Full HD 1920x1080-144s. Asus has developed the VG248, which is a 24-inch monitor. It supports a native resolution of 1920 by 1080 with an aspect ratio of 16:9. The VG248 is an LED display. It is the best gaming monitor due to its 144Hz refresh rate that you can achieve without upgrading graphics cards. But if you have the latest graphics cards, this best gaming monitor will put it to full use. It has a rapid response time of 1 millisecond, which is always nice to see when paired with a 144Hz refresh rate, but it is fairly common for TN-style gaming monitors. It is more than fast enough for any style or level of gaming and should please any gamer. You do not want to use these as your main option for audio, trust me, but the visual gaming performance is seriously amazing, and it also has wide viewing angles. Moving on to the next at number 2 with BenQ Zoe XL2004111 24-inch 144s. The Zowie XL2004111 from BenQ is a 24-inch display with a native resolution of 1920 by 1080 and a 16:9 aspect ratio. The panel type is TN and it is in LED screen. It has a 1 millisecond response time and 144Hz refresh rate, but it lacks a syncing option for high frame rates, which means you will have to find a manual way to link them or be susceptible to screen tearing and stuttering. It is VESA compatible and the stand it comes with is very ergonomic, but the bezels are extremely thick, which makes it a poor choice for a multi-display setup. It is compatible with DisplayPort, DVI-D, and HDMI. The number 3 position is held by AOC G2509-25 Frameless Gaming Monitor. The G2509 from AOC has a larger screen size than the other options so far at 25 inches. It supports a maximum resolution of 1920 by 1080 at the desired refresh rate of 144Hz and has a 16:9 aspect ratio. It has a TN panel type and a flat LED display. The response time is lightning quick at 1 millisecond, so there should be no complaints about input lag by anyone from casual to professional and competitive gamers. This, combined with the high refresh rate, makes this a fantastic option no matter which kind of games you are playing or at what level of play. It comes with compatibility for G-Sync, which is especially pleasing for an NVIDIA user like myself. I see quite a lot of affordable gaming monitor options that come with AMD FreeSync users, but very few of them come with native G-Sync compatibility, so I'm always a little excited when I see that. Next at number 4 we have Scepter at 155 1658 24.5 165 144s. The at 155 1658 from Scepter has a screen size of 24.5 inches. It supports a 1920 by 1080 resolution with a native aspect ratio of 16:9. It has TN panels and is in LED screen. This monitor does have all of the specs you would want for a high-quality ultra-wide gaming monitor, including a 1 millisecond response time and a 165Hz refresh rate. It even has FreeSync compatibility for a relatively cheap price. It makes use of anti-flicker technology and is VESA compatible with an extremely thin bezel. It has compatibility with DisplayPort and HDMI cables. That said, if you choose to connect using the HDMI cable, your refresh rate will cap out at 120Hz instead of the maximum 144Hz refresh rate. The number 5 position is held by Acer XThat140 bmjdpr 24 Gaming G-Sync. The XThat140 is another option from Acer. It has a 24-inch screen size and supports resolutions up to 1920 by 1080 with an aspect ratio of 16:9. It is in LED screen with the TN panel type. It has a faster response time of 1 millisecond and a 144Hz refresh rate. It supports G-Sync, which is always nice and should make for smoother gameplay overall. It comes with built-in speakers, but they aren't a recommended audio option except as a last resort. It is VESA compatible, but it does have a thick bezel, so multi-display is not recommended with this gaming monitor. The number 6 position is dominated by AOC Curved C24G2. At 165s, the AOC C24G2 is one of the fastest monitors in this guide. It pairs the quick refresh rate with an equally impressive one's response time that reduces screen artifacts to a minimum. The 23.6 monitor comes equipped with a VOL 1500 curved panel, adaptive sync technology, and decent contrast ratio. The VOL panel offers good blacks that help with accuracy when playing games or watching movies. That said, it doesn't offer any form of local dimming, so haloing can be problematic. The 1500 curvature not only helps create immersion, but also provides greater viewing angles when using this panel. It offers HDMI and DisplayPort compatibility, allowing users to hook several devices up to this monitor at any given moment. Moving on to the next at number 7 with Samsung Odyssey G3. The Samsung Odyssey lineup of monitors has been hugely popular since its release a couple of years ago. The latest monitor to arrive in that series is the G3, offering up a flat-screen gaming experience that was lacking from the original lineup. The G3 is another great monitor that provides smooth gameplay and limited screen artifacts. Whilst its peak brightness is considered low, it still makes for a great dark room gaming monitor. It offers a 3001 native contrast ratio, deep blacks, and a competitive 1080p screen resolution that allows you to reach 144 frames per second. The colors for this monitor aren't spectacular. However, as far as smearing and blurring are concerned, it performs incredibly well when compared to other VOL alternatives. The number 8 position is held by Acer Nitro VG2408. The last monitor in this guide is the Acer Nitro VG2408, a decent little gaming monitor that packs the dream combination of 144's refresh rate with 1's response time. Whilst the Nitro is one of the worst built monitors in this guide, it makes up for it in general gameplay and value. The 144's refresh rate makes for a fluid gaming experience with a 1's response time reducing ghosting and smearing exponentially. Colors aren't the best for this monitor, neither is the native contrast ratio. However, at under $200, you can't really argue with the performance this screen provides. Next at number 9, we have Asus TUF Gaming VG240824. If you prefer something with a higher refresh rate, look into the Asus TUF Gaming VG240824. It doesn't have a 360-degree swivel range like the Acer Nitro except 243 pbmps, but it still has outstanding ergonomics, making it easy to adjust the screen. Its input lag is higher at 60s, so it's not as good of a choice for console gaming. However, it's better for high frame rate PC gaming because it has a 240s native refresh rate that you can overclock to 280s, and the input lag at its max refresh rate is extremely low. It's also a native FreeSync monitor, and NVIDIA certifies it to have G-Sync compatibility. Sadly, it's not a good choice for HDR gaming due to its low HDR peak brightness and lack of a wide color gamut. If you're looking for the best budget 1080p gaming monitor, the Acer is a great choice because it's versatile. But if you want something to play high frame rate games, then look into the Asus. Finally, the number 10 position is dominated by Gigabyte M27. The best budget 1404 gaming monitor we've tested is the Gigabyte M27. This 27-inch model delivers an excellent gaming experience as it has an exceptional response time, low input lag, and a high refresh rate. Fast-moving scenes look clear and smooth, and screen tearing is minimal thanks to its VRR support. It's a native FreeSync monitor and is compatible with NVIDIA's G-Sync. The design is pretty simple and not overly gamer-oriented, meaning it won't stick out like a sore thumb in office setups. The stand is sturdy, but it only allows height and tilt adjustments, meaning it's a bit hard to place in an ideal position. It has a USB hub with 2 USB 3.0 inputs and a USB-C input that supports DisplayPort alt mode. You can display 2 input sources simultaneously with its picture-in-picture and picture-by-picture modes and control both source devices with one set of peripherals with its built-in KVM switch. That's all for today. We upload computer and accessories product review videos every single day, so don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon for the upcoming video notification.